And I really see a lot of opportunities. Of course, that many of these challenges, we will need cross-disciplinary solutions, which really bring together a whole range of people like those around this table, looking at issues of big data, how we can actually nurture the workforce of the future. And I say that because at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, we have a fairly big contingent of students from the Caribbean, and so that's really an important component for our activities. And we are really interested interested in the whole idea of strengthening this partnership. So a lot of our activities are focused, as Dr. O'Hara as well, at Land-Grant University, in those three areas of teaching, research, and extension. And one of the elements I wanted, I've been at the university as dean, this is my 5th year. And one of the things we've been doing is the idea of really focusing our faculty and our resources in a few areas where we feel we have the capacity to be able to do useful work. And we're really looking at these clusters. Even as we engage with you, we would like to sort of just bring those areas where we have a competitive capacity. And our goals, really looking at it inwardly, is to really ensure we are delivering our mission effectively. We are really focusing on the idea of linking with our stakeholders, developing those kinds of partnerships, and being able to have these groups of faculty who can be able to actually leverage resources to do meaningful things. So the kinds of clusters we've been have formulated are all fairly dynamic. They're not meant to be administrative structures. We just pull groups, they will form around particular issues, and the groups will break up as need arises. So our goal is not to set up this very bloated administrative structure. Now, in terms of the areas where our school focuses, there are really 4 key areas: agriculture and food. And that's one of our key areas, looking at plant and animal agriculture. We have a strong emphasis on small farms. We have a strong emphasis on specialty crops. We have a strong emphasis on poultry and small ruminants, for example. As you may know, the Delmarva Peninsula produces nearly 10% of the nation's chicken. So poultry and poultry production research and safety are big areas where we have the capacity. Natural resources and the environment are also key. And within those, we have a big emphasis on water, watershed management kinds of issues, and also coastal and marine resources. We really do believe strongly in the idea of developing the human capacity. Our extension programs, for example, start pretty early with fairly young children and getting them involved in agriculture and science. And our 4th area, probably, which is more germane to the discussion this afternoon, is the idea of bringing products to market. We have a food science and technology center, for example, and the goal has been to work with entrepreneurs and with the idea of developing products that can really be brought to market. One of the more recent projects, we were working with a farmer to essentially get tomatoes which can't go into the fresh produce market, and developing juices that can actually be marketed. So with that said,